we'll start with you.
Cal, obviously you guys are used to going into hostile environments like it's going to be this weekend, but how do you kind of view this Auburn series just as even as it's been recently? I know it's not a historical rivalry, but it seems like you guys are consistently competing for this league now.
Well, anytime you have you're in a league and another team is good, it's a significant game. The problem with us, if we try to make any game bigger than another, because every game is a whiteout, a blue out, a blackout. It's just how it is. So we've got to go into the game knowing that the game we're going to play, we respect all the teams. I mean, Texas A&M was an outstanding team, sold out. I mean, it was a great crowd, and it was a rock fight. And so they're all the same, but they're a good team. I mean, they're big, they're guard play, they shoot it. They do a lot of stuff to get lobs. I started watching tape about a day and a half ago on the plane on the way back from A&M, and I was like, wow. So I haven't seen them until I watched this, and they're really good.
Kyle Tucker, go ahead.
Yeah, Cal, although I'm not sure anything has actually changed much with the thought process, I wondered, does yesterday's report about Shaden potentially being eligible for the 2022 draft, does it alter anything in your plans for him? And is there any sort of
No, I got to stop you because, guys, ask shorter questions because I got to leave here in about 6 minutes. No, it doesn't change anything. And that's with all due respect, Kyle. But it doesn't. He plans on being here next year. I mean, he's watching whether I play him or not this year. If he's ready to be able to be in games, I'll put him in. But he's a great kid, and he's doing well, and he's going to make practices even better. He's only been here 2 weeks. So he's, I think we're, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be for kids. It's how I do this. Go ahead.
Carol Bird, go ahead.
Yeah, Cal, the environment you guys are facing down there and what you have at Texas A&M, how does that help for March where you're going to be neutral court at worst?
Well, that's why I like neutral games because of that. But these games toughen you up. And it also, the game may be neutral in the NCAA tournament, but there's a little different importance to it. So when you get in league play, making plays like Ty did at the end of that game, that was huge because at the end of the day, teams are going to stop you from doing what you want to do. And it becomes players making plays. And if you don't have anybody on your team, it's hard to advance. You got to have a couple guys on your team, and it appears as though we do.
We have time for 2 more. Jerry Tipton and then New Bias.
Yeah, John, I just wonder what you think of the matchups, Kessler and Jabari against Oscar, Wendell Green Jr. against whoever's your point guard at the time.
Yeah, they're all tough matchups. They're long, they're big. Green is good with the ball and shoots it, and so they're tough matchups. Look, we're going into a hostile environment. It's going to be a really hard game, and for us, we continue to learn about our team. The last game we shot 36% and won, and I'm ecstatic because you need to know when you don't shoot it well, you can still win. You'll figure out a way. And that means you have fighters on the court. If a guy wasn't fighting, you can't be out there. We're not making shots. We got to win it another way. I always tell these guys, you're being evaluated not how many points you score. That's 8th grade. It's what do you do to help this team win, especially when you're not scoring? Well, you do nothing. Well, that's how you're evaluated. And so we got a bunch of guys that have a great mindset. Going to be a hard game.
New Bias from AL.com. Finish us off, please.
All right, no pressure. What have you seen in particular with the development of Walker Kessler, coming from North Carolina? What have you seen with him now?
Well, he's playing more minutes, so he's getting an opportunity to do stuff. But the minutes he got at North Carolina were based on the other big kids they had. They had really good big players. But more minutes, you're seeing they're doing good stuff of running him to the rim for lobs. He's blocking balls, but he's good. I mean, obviously, he's one of the best big men in the country, and it'll be a tough challenge for us.
Thank you so much for your time, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Sorry I couldn't stay. We got an early flight, pilot issues. I got to run.
Get started with our press conference. We'll go straight to questions, and we'll start with Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, Oscar, how much of a personal challenge? I know you like to sort of personally challenge yourself on numbers and different things. For personally, knowing you're going up against a guy like Jabari, who's going to, be a top 5 pick, and a huge guy like Walker Kessler, who's leading the country in blocks. Just personally, does this feel like a challenge for you and an opportunity to show what you can do against top guys?
For me, I just go out there, go fight. I don't care who they are, just go out and fight. Like I say, the number for me don't really matter as long we bringing in the winning and the team. Like last game, they tried to stop me in every way, like in offense, but I still fight on defense. And at the end of the day, we won the game. That's all that matters. I don't care who I'm going against. I just care about win. Like that's all I care about.
John Hale, come to you.
Oscar, you guys are usually the hunted. Everybody's coming from you. Now you're playing a team that's, arguably the best team in the country according to the rankings. What's kind of the mindset just of the group going into a matchup like that?
The mindset for us right now is like we're going to the war. We're going to the war. It's not gonna be easy. We just need to go out there and fight. It's like people go fight for their countries. They're not gonna just go out and play around. They're gonna go there like willing to die. So we're willing to die just to bring win in Saturday. It is gonna be a great game for us. Like you say, everybody just want to hunt us, but this one is not hunting. This is a fight against other team is really good. But the fight is not against somebody else for us, it's against ourselves. If we battle against ourselves, I don't think nobody can really beat us.
Tyler Thompson will come to you.
Hey, Oscar, I saw the clip of you guys dancing off the court at College Station with Ty Ty. You've been a member of several, college teams or seasons. What is the vibe like around this squad right now?
The vibe is really good for us. We having fun. We really having fun. This is a part of the team I have been. Like we are so together and we care for each other. So the dance was just celebrating because the game was not easy. We fight. So that's why we are having fun at the end.
Jerry Tipton, go ahead.
Yeah, Oscar, I wonder just with Auburn, how good are they? They've only lost one game, I believe, all season. What makes them good?
What makes them good is what they do. They just fight. We fight too. They lost one game, but for us, we just go out and fight. They just good as we are. We are good too, but like we're not gonna let how good they are affect us. We are just like them, and we're gonna go there. We're not gonna take anything easy. We know it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be 40-minute game. We're just gonna go out there and fight and finish the game, finish the business.
I've been thinking since the Vandy game where you had 30 points, and I wanted to ask you if you could only have one, would you rather have 30 points or 30 rebounds?
Because rebound to really win the game. 30 points is good. You might I saw so many NBA players, they have 50, they have 60, but they still lost. But if the team, they had one guy had 30 rebound, I don't think that team have a heavy loss. So rebound to win the game for me.
Terry Graves, go ahead.
Oscar, what's the process been like in terms of you and the guards, kind of getting on the same page and working on that chemistry? Did it happen right away, or what we're seeing, is that just part of a process?
It is part of the process. We communicate. We talk a lot. Spend the time together. We just talk, communicate. How we gotta fight. How we gotta be a good team. How we gotta help each other. We do a lot of different things. Not a lot of teams do. That's one thing I love the most about this team because we communicate. If I see you not doing good, I see you not making shots, I'm gonna come knock on your door. Go get in the gym because we need you to make shots. If I see you do something that is not helping us, I'm telling you now, you gotta stop. If you don't stop, now I'm gonna get the coaches involved. So we communicate in a lot of different ways. And able for us to help this team, we gotta fix the mistakes every time you see it.
New bias with AL.com, go ahead.
Hey, thanks for the time, brother. What have you noticed in your film of watching Jabari and Walker Kessler and how that matchup could play out?
What they do the big man is not really he's not like that's happy to give him the ball on the post, just finish on somebody. He's the somebody who say ball screen and go for lab. Ball screen go for lab. So we gotta stop that. And I don't think he'll be able to stop me too because I don't see them trap. Most of the team we play against, they just trap me down there. And I'm proud of my teammates for making shot finishing because you cannot just go through me. Sometimes they're gonna close out to me, and I want them to make shot. And that's when I'm going for every rebound too. So I think we good. We good. We're gonna go out there and fight, and then we're gonna find out after the game who's the better team.
What are you most looking forward to in matching up with those guys?
Say it again, please.
What are you most looking forward to in the matchup with those guys?
For me, the big man is just to go out there and fight because he's kind of like top pick. For me, it's go out there and show what I can do. I'm not gonna take any players for granted. I'm gonna go out there and fight for my teammates too. I told them exactly the same thing. This is for our life. We're fighting for our life. There's nothing easy, nothing worth like you say is gonna be given to you. This is for our life. You gotta go out and fight. You gotta go out and take what is yours. You gotta take what you deserve. Because if you're waiting for them to come give it to you, sometimes it's gonna take a long time to give it to you. Sometimes you gotta go snatch in somebody's hands. We're gonna play at their home. Probably they never lost, but this is gonna be a great matchup for us. We're gonna go take it what we think we deserve. We're gonna go fight for our victory. That's what I'm looking forward to see.
Cal, go back to you.
Yeah, Oscar, I think everybody kind of acknowledges at this point that Kentucky is not easy, that there's a lot hard about being in the spotlight at Kentucky and the expectation and the challenge. I wonder, from your perspective, you've talked about challenging some of your teammates. Who on this team among your teammates has impressed you the most with how they've handled maybe some of the challenge or stress or hard times that come with being at Kentucky?
I would say somebody like Tata. Tata had a lot of pressures on him, a lot of weight in the shoulder. If he's not doing good, it seems like worried a little bit. I told him, I said, everything is a part of the process. You have to learn. You gotta keep climbing. You should never let anything affect you. How you wanna enjoy, live your life, how you wanna play basketball. Just play. You play good, that is your day. You play not good, just get back in the gym and forget about what people saying. That's how it's gonna get you better. For us, we got a lot of people too in the team. They worry probably they're not playing a lot. Coach, he wanna train them. They gotta be strong. They gotta know this game is not easy. especially some freshmen. I'll probably say Bryce and Damian. Like they little bit struggle, but like I'm always telling them, you guys are good. This is your freshman year. You got like 45 years in college to get better. And look at me, like I'm a junior. I went through a lot my freshman year, sophomore year, but look at now. I got experience now. I understand the things. Don't rush the things. You just gotta go slow, 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 and everything is gonna be good. It's gonna be okay. That's why I always tell them.
John Hale, come back to you.
Oscar, outside your locker room, there's a lot of focus on whether Shaden's going to play this year or not. Just what have you actually seen from him in whatever practice he's been able to do so far?
He has been great. He has been helping us. He's doing good. Right now, the little bit problem with him is because he does not really know the plays. So now coach, you just let him practice with us. And whenever coach you think he's ready, probably we're gonna see him through him in the game this year. But like I don't know what coach is thinking about him. But like for us, he has been so helpful for us. He's doing really good.
How exactly has he helped you? How does that translate?
He translates from like because he can guard, he can do a lot of different things in the practice. He's doing a lot of different things with the same with Tatai, Kellen, a lot of different things. So like he just hiding something good in the team too. You know, he just had something good. He can guard, he can stop those people, and he's getting better too by guarding those people and by trying to run some offense too and learning the players.
Gary Graves, go ahead.
Oscar, how satisfying was it to win the other night down there in a hostile environment? And you know, what is that process like this year? Maybe going back to last year with limited attendance. How have you adapted?
From the winning, that really means a lot for us, and that means like we have a good team. For me, I would say we have a good team. We did not shoot the ball really good, but we did not let the rope go because we're not that type of people who, when things get hard and they just let it go. We fight until the end. So that win it really helped us, and we know it give us much confidence for next away game. So we gotta work because we saw it was not easy to win at away game. So that really give us confidence, and we're gonna be ready for next away game because it's not just gonna be just like go out there and beat like we beat Vandy. No, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be like coach said, it's gonna be a dog fight. We're gonna go out there. You don't fight, you lose. You fight, you win the game. That's what coaches always say.
Any other questions for Oscar? All right, well, thank you so much for your time, Oscar. We'll have Coach Calipari back here as soon as we can.
Right.